Everybody, and welcome back. Today we're continuing our around the world tour. I forget what flight number this is. Flight 11. Flight 11. We're going to be going with, I think it's Transnusa. And we're going from Singapore down to Jakarta. It's not a very long flight today. We're only looking at an hour and 18 minutes on the flight time, which isn't too bad. The flight that we're going to do after this, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I have a playoff game tomorrow, so we'll see. It's about 5 hours, something like that. So we may do that one tomorrow. I'll try, but like I said, I've got a playoff game tomorrow that I've got to focus on. Yeah, let's jump in, get this thing programmed up and ready to rock and roll down to Jakarta. Like I said, hour 18 minutes on the flight time today. Not too bad. Let's get this thing ready to go. All right, first is first. We will hit the external power. Batteries 1 and 2 will bring life to the airplane. Turn it up a bit so I can hear it. Adheres left, right, and center. Crew supply comes on, nav and logo lights, master start switch, no smoking, arm the emergency exits, and we'll cargo heat to the aft position. Alright, let's jump down here. It's probably going to see if we have to depart in 11 minutes, but we'll be okay. Weight and balance, we're going to load the aircraft via GSX. My A321 does work. My A320 does not. I wasn't. Open up the cargo doors. Clear all these little messages out that popped in. Alright, we're going to come down here. We'll hit our init button, init request. We're going to put in our flight plan, our number of TNU. What was it? 52. No. Today we're going to have a cost index of 5. And we're going to be going to flight level 350. No, not that high. 350. Perfect. Come down here to the Atsu menu. Clear out all these messages. Hiccups.
Passengers
I guess
starting. Fuel truck is in position.
We'll grab our ATIS.
-2.
Please don't load
Density altitude 1900 feet. Transition level 120. Arriving and departing runways 02 center, 02 left, 02 right. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
Alright, so we have information golf. So we'll call up clearance and get our clearance. Singapore clearance, good afternoon. Transnusa 152 looking for IFR clearance to Jakarta, please.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Alright, so he'll work on that. Make sure... Yep, the refueling is just happening.
Skyhawk 553 Alpha Zulu, Singapore clearance information golf is current. Cleared to Jakarta via the ANIT 7 Alpha departure, then is filed. Departure runway 02 center. Initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 124.05, squawk 6274. Expect runway 02 center.
Cleared to Jakarta via the ANIT 7 Alpha departure, then is filed. Departure runway 02 center. Initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 124.05, squawk 6274. Expect runway 02 center for Transnusa 152. Alright, so we'll go to here. 6.
Skyhawk 3
2,
Alpha Zulu, read back, correct. Contact ground on 120.9 or 5.
Alright, so we got our squat code in. Initial climb of 5,000. We are going to here. Departure.
Boarding has started, and the
02
first
center.
passengers are now aboard the plane.
I don't know why in here it's 6 alpha,
Ladies
but
and
it's
gentlemen,
7.
welcome aboard this flight with us today. We are delighted to have you on board as we travel to Soekarno-Hatta International Airport. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins.
And then we're
or
gonna come
under
down
the seats
into
in front of you.
Jakarta.
If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any of our crew members. Thank you for choosing to fly with us.
I don't know why I didn't set any of this, but I guess I'll do it.
Hello? This way. Welcome on board.
Mhm.
Hello. This way.
We'll add this one in. So we're gonna take the EGUC to Golf. OBEG. And we'll insert that.
Hello.
So
Good afternoon.
I think what we'll do is we'll probably end up going from Boslo to this one. We'll skip Munich. Would be my guess, but we'll see what happens when we get down.
Welcome on board.
What did I click when I was gonna say I clicked something that I probably shouldn't have.
Welcome on board. May I see your boarding pass?
These guys have to be almost done with fueling.
This
I
way.
still have 3,000 kilograms to load.
Hello.
Well, we can get our takeoff performance. We just won't add it into this computer yet.
Hello.
173. Jesus, I've never seen a...
This way.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. Never seen a
Hello.
rotate speed of 173. We'll go with that one.
Good
So
afternoon.
we're basically just waiting for fuel, and then the baggage shouldn't take too long.
Welcome on board. Hello.
Passengers are about halfway boarded.
This way.
Who in chat is ready and excited for the Inibuilds A350?
Welcome on board.
I am. I cannot wait for the A350. I don't know what our first flight in the A350 will be. I was kind of thinking a delivery flight. I wasn't sure. Like, I know British Airways has a few, I think. Air France, I think, has a few.
Good afternoon.
But I don't want to do, like, Toulouse to Paris, because that's not going to be a very long flight. Air France does have a few A350s. British Airways has a few. They're the 1000s though.
Good afternoon. This way. Welcome on board.
Man, how long are these guys gonna take? Oh, they're almost done.
Good afternoon.
Finally. I'm excited for it. Dude, Jordan, I am excited for it too. Man, I cannot wait to fly the A350.
May I see your boarding pass?
Airbus facility.
Welcome on board. This way.
Fueling is done. Wonder how long it would take to fly to Dubai from France. Let's check. A bit of a flight, actually. $7:15. Yeah, that's a bit much. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Where are which people? There's one and there's the other. Let's put some tunes on while we wait. Flip something around. They'll go back up once we start the airplane. Accident. We had an accident. Boss man's in the house. How's it going, my friend? You had a great landing at the end of your stream. Man, that was a nice one. Yes, this is the Fenix A321. You were in the FSS Labs one, I think you were? FS Labs, if that's how you say it. That airplane actually looks pretty good. How does it how would you compare it to the Fenix? Or do you fly the Fenix very often, or do you stick with the FS Labs? Both are great. That's what I figured. I spent a fortune on all these Fenix plans. I figured I might as well keep them and fly them every now and then. What's the number one thing that you like is the feeling? Yeah. Flying on taxi, feeling on taxi, flying and flaring. Oh yeah. I find I can land the Fenix very smooth, but I don't know, for some reason still my favorite airplane has to be the iFly. I meant to do a bunch of iFly flights last week, but I figured I would take a couple days off and try and shake that cold that I had. I did that flight last week from Puerto Vallarta to Mexico City and back. I think I coughed like half the flight. Alright, this guy's about half done, so I'm gonna fire up the APU. Search for the light that could just open my eyes. Oh no, 6th floor right now. Please help me stay. I don't know where's my I feel great now. I mean, my back's a little sore, but that's because I had a hockey game last night, and I played goalie, and I got completely run over by some dude, and back's feeling it a little bit today, but Airbus category, if you'd be the FS Labs, and for the Boeing, you'd be the PMDG with the Boris. I need to get the Boris sound pack. I keep forgetting to get it. I need to. It completely changes the sound of the PMDG planes. I don't really have my cough or anything anymore. My kid finally stopped sneezing in my face. 11 p.m. for your stream tomorrow. I will try. I have another playoff game tomorrow at 10:45 Pacific, so actually I won't be able to join you tomorrow. I have a super late playoff game tomorrow. Otherwise, I would totally join with you guys. All right, boarding is completed, so we'll send this to the MICDU, and we'll send this to the MICDU. We'll also come into here, close our doors. If you play hockey in like a normal league, no, then you'll play at like 7 o'clock. But for me, because I play in a beer league, we get all the ass ice times where we get like 9 o'clock or later. It's not the funnest some days, but I mainly just do it for like hanging out with the boys and the exercise. Even though I play goalie, you don't really get a lot of exercise because you just stand still half the time, but it is fun nonetheless. Let's contact ground, or yeah, well, ground, or pushback. Singapore ground, good afternoon. Transnusa 152, looking for push and start from E26, please.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Singapore ground, push and start approved. Face northeast.
Base northeast for Transnusa 152. See, this thing doesn't recognize our call sign. It keeps calling me Skyhawk.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, all of our doors are closed. Ready to go.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, like, listen to these ice times, boss man. So, tomorrow, or I guess Saturday, at 10:45, and then on March 1st, I play at 8:30. Tuesday, March 4th, I play at 10. March 8th, 8:30. The 14th at 9. March 18th at 10. Like, we get all the late ice times in here. It sucks. Yeah. That was my thought exactly when our playoff schedule came out.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Clear on the left, clear on the right. Start engine 2. I also have hockey practice at 9:30 tomorrow morning. So I'm going to finish this stream, probably stay out for a couple hours, and then head to bed for a few hours, then go to hockey practice, come home.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight on behalf of our airline. We are thrilled to have you with us today as we depart from Singapore and head to Soekarno-Hatta International Airport.
It is
My
nuts,
name
it is.
Lisa, and I will be your lead flight attendant
Our
for this
league,
journey.
like,
Joining
complained to
me in
the
cabin are my
city
wonderful colleagues,
over
May,
last summer trying to
Arjun,
get better ice
Suki,
times, and they
Ravi.
kept telling us
Our captain
no.
for this flight is Captain Average Aviator, and our first officer is Chad. We expect a flight time of approximately 1 hour and 18 minutes. Now, I would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure,
I'm not tired right
oxygen
now.
masks will drop down from the
I had
panel above
another
you.
day
Pull
at
the
work
mask
where I got
towards
to
you
spend a
start
lot of
the
time
flow
on
of
the
oxygen.
ferry,
Place
so I
it
had
over
about
your nose
4
or mouth
hours of
and
nap
secure
time
it with the
at work
elastic
today.
band. Remember to
So
put your
that
own
helped
mask on
quite a
before
bit.
assisting others.
I'm sure I'll be
For
feeling it
water landings, we have life
tomorrow,
vests
probably.
located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tab or by blowing into the tube. This Airbus A321 is equipped with emergency exits located at the front, middle, and
Set
rear of the
parking
cabin.
brakes.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking
Please take
gear.
a moment to locate your nearest exit, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. In case of an emergency, follow the illuminated exit signs to reach the exits. We ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened while seated, and ensure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions during takeoff. After our meal service, we will be offering items from the airline shop, so do keep an eye out for that. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
How long is the ferry? It's an hour and 40 minutes. But they usually board about 30 to 20 minutes before it sails.
Tow truck
So,
disconnected.
hour 40
Bypass pin
plus the
removed.
half hour of boarding. I usually set my
Left is clear.
alarm about
Right is
10 minutes
clear.
before the boat docks, so I get about a 2-hour nap in. It's not bad. But don't tell my boss. She doesn't know that I sleep on the ferry. My boss thinks on the ferry I go upstairs and have food and mingle with people. Alright, let's get our taxi instructions. Singapore ground, Transnusa 152 looking for taxi instructions to 02 center, please.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu. Taxi to runway 02 center via Echo, Charlie, and Alpha. Hold short of runway 02 center. Contact tower on 118.25 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 2 center via Echo, Charlie, and Alpha. Hold short runway 2 center. Contact tower on 118.25 when ready for departure. Okay. How's work been for you, boss man? Have you been keeping busy at work? Flaps 2. Max. Spoilers. Ding the cabin. You need a vacation? Yeah, I feel you, man. I need a vacation too, dude. I think I'm gonna try really hard to go to the expo this year. I figured I could do that trip for like $2,000. You know, boss man, I could really enjoy a couple weeks on a beach in Brazil. That would be nice. My washing machine's done. How was work? It was a slow week this week, which is always nice. Which means next week's gonna suck. Brazil. Yeah, this week was kind of slow. But yeah, it was an alright week this week. I've never been to Brazil, but it looks like a fun place to go. I'm down. We'll get a Canadian flight simmers trip down. We'll start inviting all the Canadian flight simmers down to Brazil for a couple weeks. Right? I thought it was a good idea, right? I have no idea where to go down there. I just want to sit on a beach and have a few drinks and have some fun. We get the Brazil treatment. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Go to Sao Paulo, then Rio, Acapulco Beach. Dude, that sounds amazing. How do I go tomorrow? But you gotta come with me, man. You gotta show me around. If you've been there before. Show me all the good food. Where's the money? I don't have any, man. That's where I fall short. Did stream there and you got some Brazilian. I think that was the stream where you flew the MD-11, right? That stream looked fun. You made Brazil seem like a fun place to go from that stream, if that's the one you're talking about. Almost went into the ocean. They can't all be perfect landings, right? You gotta throw a curveball in there every now and then.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact tower on 118.25.
118.25. Whoa. Singapore Tower, good afternoon. Transnusa 152 holding short 2 center at. Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Singapore Tower. Runway 2C, wind 010 at 14, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Transnusa 152. Alright, all of our lights are going to go on. Taxi light should have been on, don't ask. Alright, takeoff cam's going on. I got ballsy landing the A321 at the airport while it's raining. Not a good idea. Doesn't sound like a good idea. But hey, sometimes you gotta just plant it down. That's what I do when I'm having a rough day with landings. I just start planting it, dealing with it after. Alright, we're lined up on to center. Throttles to about 50%. Let them stabilize. Chrono. Flex. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. 80 knots. 100, we're neutral. The A321 doesn't land there. Ooh. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Disengage the ground spoilers. Deal with those lights in a minute.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact departure on 124.05.
124.05 for Transnusa 152. Throttles to the climb detent. Singapore departure, good afternoon. Transnusa 152 climbing through 2000 for flight level 5000.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Singapore departure, radar contact, climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200 for Transnusa 152. Alright, 20,000 feet's going in, autopilot's going on. Bring you back into the flight deck with me. Getting a bit of a bumpy departure out of here. We get some of these lights off. Got a bruise on my arm from last night too. Calibrate null zones. No thanks. Our null zones are fine. Flaps clean. Sounds good, man. I'll be here.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230 for Transnusa 152. Alright, we are on our way down to Jakarta.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Lumpur radar on 133.55.
133.55 for Transnusa 152. Lumpur radar, Transnusa flight 152, climbing through 10,000 for 230. Landing lights coming off.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Lumpur radar, identified Selamat Petang, Singapore, QNH 1011.
Please ensure that they are set to airplane mode. Also, I'm pleased to inform you that our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available for your convenience. After our meal service, we will be offering items
Ooh, we
from
get
the
a meal
airline
service
shop,
today.
so do keep an eye out for that. Thank you for your attention, and enjoy the flight.
I wonder what you guys are getting on your meal service back there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight on behalf of our airline. We are thrilled to have you with us today as we depart from Singapore and head to Hatta International Airport. Our captain for this flight is Captain Average Aviator, and our first officer is Chad. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Amir, Siti,
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Lumpur radar, climb flight level 280.
1 hour and
Climb flight level 280 for Transnusa 152.
over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you. To start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. For water landings, we have life vests located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tab, or by blowing into the tube. This, Fenix, a 321, is equipped with emergency exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the cabin. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. In case of an emergency, follow the illuminated exit signs to reach the exits. We ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened while seated and ensure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions during takeoff. After our meal service, we will be offering items from the airline shop, so do keep an eye out for that. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Tanjung Pinang radar on 121.4.
121.4 for Air Transnusa 152. I don't know what airline I was thinking of saying. See if I can not butcher this. Tangjang Padang radar, Transnusa 152, climbing through flight level 160 for flight level 280.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Tanjung Pinang radar identified. Good afternoon. Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Tanjung Pinang radar, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340 for Transnusa 152. Alright, 340 is in. Let's get our tunes going again. How was the world tour? It's going good. I think this is flight 11 out of, what was it, 80, I think, that I had this broken down to. Let's see. 79 flights, all in this book. They're all written down, where we're going, what aircraft we're using, and yeah. So we're progressing. We're 4 flights away from Australia. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna do. It's down into Australia, over to New Zealand, and then we'll make a pit stop in Mumbai, but we head to Dubai, and then we'll head through the Middle East, up into like Cairo, then over to like Istanbul, and through like Europe.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Jakarta radar on 132.3.
132.3 for Transnusa 152. Jakarta radar, good afternoon. Transnusa 152 climbing through flight level 200 for flight level 340.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Jakarta radar identified. Good afternoon.
I don't know what made me want to do a world tour. I think it's just, it gave me a goal. So it gave me something to keep working at and to keep me busy. I think that's why I did it. But it was not easy. To put all these flights together probably took me like 2 weeks. It was a lot of like researching, like, where does this
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Jakarta radar, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350 for Transnusa 152. Alright, there's cruise. Yeah, about a week and a half to 2 weeks to put all these flights together. But it'll be a real world. Yeah, they are all real world flights, all of them. Every single one of them. Like the flight that I have after this, it's with Batik Air. It goes from Jakarta over to, what the hell is this airport called? It goes to here. So I don't know how well you guys can see this. Going to Jayapura Sentani Airport on the just this random little place. But yeah, every flight in this book is a real world flight. And then the one that I'm looking forward to, it'll be the very last flight that I'm looking forward to. It brings us back home. But it's Toronto to Victoria in the Air Canada Rouge 321. If we finish going through the U.S. Come up through Mexico. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm hoping that you'll all join me along for all these flights. Hey, boss man, are you gonna go down to the expo this year by chance? Have you thought about it? You're going to Japan in April? Holy. And then your mom will come to Canada? Nice. Probably 2026. Hopefully it's a lot closer to us, eh? It couldn't be any further away. I meant to go to the one when it was in Vegas because it was super close, but I just couldn't get the time. Where's the one place you want to go on vacation, boss man? Like your ideal vacation spot. No, I don't have Rex, Atmos. I do not. Brazil. I guess that should have been a no-brainer, eh? The one place I would love to go on vacation, me and my girlfriend almost did it. We were gonna go to Ireland. That's where we were gonna go. Fly to Dublin, take the train, and rent a car all around Ireland. Go visit all these cool little castles and stuff. You'll probably go there next year too. Nice. I also really want to go to the pyramids in Egypt. That's such a long flight. I don't even know how much that flight would cost, or how to get there from here. One way. Yeah, go to Cairo. The moment you get to Europe, the rest should be affordable if you're in the right season. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so to go to Cairo from Vancouver, one way is $1,300. I can fly. I can fly from Vancouver to Zurich on an A340, and then I have a 45-minute layover in Zurich where I jump on an A320 Neo with Swiss down to Cairo for a 4-hour flight. What's this Air Canada one? Air Canada. Boeing 777 over to Heathrow. You have an hour and 40-minute layover in Heathrow before you jump on a 777 with Egypt Air down to Cairo. I might even do that one if I was to do it. That one's $1,500. I really, really, really want to do Ireland, though. I'd love to go to Dublin, Belfast, all over the place up there. Check out all the castles and all the stuff. It just looks so cool over there. I need to leave Canada pronto. do it. I really want to. Me and my girlfriend almost did it, but I didn't get the job that I really wanted to get to do it. The pay was going to be miles above what I did, or what I get now. I didn't get that one, so we kind of put it on the back burner. Probably going to be, honestly, like a honeymoon trip for us once that ever happens. Daughter will be a few years older for that too, so I've never done it, but flying with a 2-year-old is probably not the funnest thing. I mean, she's a year and a half now, so if we wait a few years, she could be 4 or 5. She might be able to handle a flight that long. How long's the flight from Seattle to Dublin? I think you can fly Vancouver to Dublin, can you? There we are. Dublin. Nope. Seattle, Dublin. 9.5 hours. Pretty sure I could download enough Netflix and YouTube videos for my daughter to get through that. How much longer till we're at cruise level? 19 nautical miles till cruise, and then top of descent's in 447. .23 knot quartering headwind. That'll slow us down a bit. There we go. Alright, we are approaching cruise level. Flight level 350 today.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Jakarta radar on 132.7.
132.7 for Transnusa 152. Jakarta radar, Transnusa 152 at flight level 350.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Jakarta radar identified. Good afternoon.
I'm thinking next week we dust off the CRJ. I think it's been a while since I've flown that plane. It'd be fun to fly that. Yeah, we'll do that next week. We'll do some RJ ops. Do some Air Canada Jazz. Lufthansa has some CRJs. American Eagle, United. It is a good plane. It definitely needs that update that everyone keeps saying is coming. It definitely needs it. But it's not that bad without the update. I'm thinking, yeah, that'll be our plan next week. We'll do some RJ ops. Do you fly it very often, boss man? Yeah. That'll be our plan next week then. Do some regional stuff. Can we do? CRJ 900 for Air Canada. Let's see. Toronto down to Charlotte and back. That seems like a good one to me. Write that down before I forget it. I also want to do the Alaska milk run one day. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Take off from Seattle early in the morning. Head on up to like Ketchikan and Juneau. I think the other one is Wrangell, and then we'll head up into Anchorage. We'll do that on a Friday, because my last Friday morning hockey practice, I think, is the 8th March. So after that, I'll have all Fridays to do stuff, so we can start doing streams on Friday mornings and stuff, and not super late at night like we are right now. Would you do the milk run one day? It's a good like 7 or 8 hours of flying, I think. It's not like it's long. I would like to eventually switch to like earlier streams instead of super late at night. The only thing is I don't want to compete with the bigger streamers, because that's where all your viewership goes.
Cessna 123 Alpha, Zulu, Jakarta radar, expect to descend in about 10 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Expect descent in about 10 minutes for Transnusa 152. Hold on. Aim the people from your time zone and what time people usually go to sleep. That's true. It's also hard when you have like me. I have a 2-year or a year and a half old, right? So it's not like I can just be like to my girlfriend, like, hey, I'm gonna go play on my computer for 3 hours, have fun with the kid. All right, I gotta stay and help her out. It is very challenging, but somehow I make it work. I mean, tonight we went out, we got dinner. We went out for dinner tonight, went to Fat Burger. One just opened up in town, so we decided to give it a try. And then we came home. We watched the end of the Canada-US Four Nations hockey game. Canada won. Canada strong. You know all about that, boss man. Canada strong. And kid went to bed. Then my girlfriend fell asleep, and so I said, I'm gonna go downstairs and get ready for my stream. And once I'm done this, I'm gonna go over to my dryer, put all my clothes in the dryer so that I have all my hockey clothes for the morning. And then I want to say that I'm gonna go to bed, but knowing me, I probably won't. I'm a sucker for punishment. Right back, I'm just gonna grab another drink. Alright. Let's see, these guys have a rival for us. Jakarta Radar, Transnusa 152. Do you have an arrival for us?
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, expect the AKSO 2 Golf arrival for runway 25 left at Soekarno Hatta Airport.
Alright, we'll expect the ASOG 2 Golf arrival for 25 left. Franny, if you could do English, that would be 10 times better.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, expect the AKSO 2 Golf arrival for runway 25 left.
ASO to arrival for runway 25 left for Transnusa 152. Thank you. Alright, we're going 25 left still. I'm gonna pick a new one just for 1 second. Alright, 25 left. 2 Golf. Jakarta radar, Transnusa 152 ready for descent.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, descend via AKSO 2 Golf into Soekarno Hatta.
ASO 2 Golf into Soka Hata. Thank you. Transnusa 152. So these guys want 11,000. Our landing weight is going to be 72.2. So our QNH is going to be 1009. Temperatures a wonderful 30 degrees. 3:30 at 9. Minimums today 3:30. was a big bump. I'm thinking of redoing my intro with this song. Not gonna lie, I'm thinking about it. Right? song's got a great beat to it. We definitely just started our descent a little early, but it's fine. I have to say, this livery is not that bad for an airline I had never heard of. It's the clean, basic livery. I'm kind of digging it. You get comfortable when your back is killing you. Take a little shortcut. This flight is taking a bit longer than I thought it was. We're at 1 hour and 17.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu cleared AKSO 2 Golf arrival into Soikarno-Hatta.
That was supposed to be our entire flight time. Cleared AXO 2 Golf arrival into Soke Mohata. Thank you. Air Transnusa 152.
Alpha Zulu, clear direct Rutgoo.
Clear direct Rutgoo for Transnusa 152. Alright, so Rutgoo, we had to be there for 7,000. Coastline is in sight, just up here. Alright, we're through 10,000, so we'll get all of our lights back on. Alright, we're gonna go auto brake low. We will arm the ground spoilers. Ding the cabin, let them know. Come on, GSX, you can do it. Slowly losing faith in it. You know, as good and handy as GSX is, it's broken so much of the time. Like, sometimes you're just like, do I even need this? Like, I don't want to restart your servers again. Alright, this will be the last song. We're gonna get focused in on what we're doing. So we're approaching 5,000 feet, so we'll be landing very, very shortly.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, descend altitude 4,000, turn right heading 275 vectors for the visual runway 25 left approach, QNH 1008.
Descend altitude 4,000, turn right heading 275 vectors for the visual runway 25 left approach, QNH 1008 for Transnusa 152. I'm not going way over there. Like, am I not already lined up for 25 left? I am. So your whole vector thing can go fly a kite. Now arm the localizer.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Jakarta approach on 119.75.
Contact Jakarta approach on 119.75 for Transnusa 152. Jakarta approach Transnusa 152 at flight level 4,000, cleared. ILS 25 left approach Transnusa 152.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Jakarta approach identified. Good afternoon, Soekarno Hatta, QNH 1008. Expect the visual runway 25 left approach into Soekarno Hatta.
Getting a little bumpy over the little bay that we're flying over. What is it? Jakarta Bay? Gets a little turbulent apparently.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Jakarta approach, turn right, heading 305.
Transnusa 152. Can I ask why?
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, for traffic separation and sequencing for the visual runway 25 left approach into Sukarno-Hatta.
Yeah, we're not doing that, buddy. We're just gonna disconnect from that. Alright, approach mode. We're gonna go flaps 1. And we're gonna go flaps 2. And that'll help bring the speed down a little bit. F42. Alright, we're 7.5 miles out. We're gonna go gear down. I don't know why it turned off approach mode and went back to localizer. We're gonna hand fly it in. Landing cams going on. Runway in sight. Bit off course, we'll make that correction. We're gonna go flaps 3. And we're gonna go flaps full. I want to live in that apartment building right there.
100 above. 300. Minimum
Continue.
200.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
You're fine.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Whoa. Come on. Dude, what happened? Oh, Jesus. Alright, reverser's out. That's a piss off. $60 knots, reverser stowed, auto brake off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jakarta. Where my computer likes to fucking pause when I'm trying to land the goddamn fucking airplane. Thanks for that. Landing lights going off, taxi light, wing light, strobe lights are off, runway turn-offs are off. Alright, where are we going? Way the hell over there. Alright, how the fucking hell do we get there? Got everything all cleaned up. What the fuck are you doing? So one thing I don't like about the Fenix is it fucking drifts like fucking Tokyo Drift. Like, just fucking drive normally on the fucking ground. Volanta gave us a minus 434 1.10 G's. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm actually kind of really angry. One of the reasons you don't like the Fenix, yeah, dude, it drifts really bad. What the fuck? Did you like the big ass pause on landing? Fuck me. That was a good flight up until like a foot off the ground. It happens. That's true. Yeah. Gotta take your punches. I don't know. I don't know if I just had like too much stuff open or like I don't have like the worst equipment in my computer. I obviously don't have the best. Like might have to run it through my tech support, aka my brother, who is 12 years younger than me and knows more about computers than I will ever know. Right over there. I completely forgot to hit the replay button. I had it open and everything. Completely forgot. Make a right turn in here. Start the APU so we can have some power. Alright, taxi light's coming off. As we turn here into the gate. Whoa, dude. Alright, we're not driving on ice. There's no need to be. Sure. Alright. APU bleed's coming on. Engine 1 and 2 are off. Listen to those engines spool down. Fuck's sakes. Alright. I should have parked way up here. Well, we can blame GSX for that one.
The boarding requested.
Alright, I want to take this time to thank everybody who tuned in today, to everybody who hit that like button. It means a lot. We're on our way to 200 subs now. Extremely looking forward to the day we hit 200 subs. The support we've had up until, the support we've had has been phenomenal. Can't thank you guys enough. Boss man, if you're still awake, you're a trooper. I give you full props for staying up this late to hang out with me, chat. Best guy I know. Potentially, what day is it today? Now, Friday. Yes, Friday. Kate, we'll do our Batik Air stream tomorrow. It's 5 hours in the PMDG, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. Then the next one I don't know. Maybe Sunday night. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Until then, I will see you guys a little bit later. Definitely see you guys tomorrow. To everybody who stayed in chat to hang out, talk, hit the like button. You guys are troopers. You guys are the best. See you guys tomorrow.